How guys? Welcome back to another one. So, been a bit of a change of plans with Hilux. So, come to local transport department because it's the only place in town that I can do away on the Hilux. We have two choices in town. So this one's the axle scales for semis and trucks and that. Normally I'd go with this one with the trailer, but it seems like that one's out of whack by a few hundred kilos. So we'll jump on over and line her up and see how we go. Oh, looking forward to see how heavy it is, to be honest, but it's definitely going to be interesting. Needless to say, it only just fits on there. Now, I have had the caravan on at one point, and that was the main reason why I've come down here previously, to notice the difference in ball weight. Yeah. So I've already zeroed this out before I come over. Don't know how well you can see that, but at the moment, 2.6. Now, by the time we add myself, it'll end up pushing us up to the 2.75. So I'd hate to see what it is with the family and the van. I know we were just under previously, including ball weight. So, but yeah, by the time we add myself, Mrs., kids, caravan, you know, usually a bit of stuff in the back of the canopy, and we're just under. Now I'm 3 ton even GBM. Is a plan to do an upgrade, and this is why I've got to get the calculation of weights now, so we can increase. But yeah, we're gonna have to lose some weight, and I think I have an idea about how to lose some weight. Now we do have a bit of an upgrade coming, and hopefully that'll lose some weight as well, but I've got a feeling it's going to add to some weight too. I'll do, go home, go to shed a few kilos off the Hilux, bring it back and see what it's like with the canopy empty. Alright, so now at the back, plan is to lose some weight out of here. So get this open. At the moment we've got all this crap in here. And most of this is coming out. Fridge is going to come out. Drawer's got to come out. Just realised that water jerry is full. Fuel jerry's empty. But all this stuff's got to come out. I reckon there'll be over 100 kilos worth of stuff I'm going to remove from here right now. I'm going to keep the headboard as it is for now, because I have a plan to address this new change. I think we're probably just better off leaving this stuff there. So we'll get started on this and come back and see where we're at. Alrighty, so a bit more weight than I thought it was. There's 140 kilos roughly in there. So yeah, that's that step. I'm just waiting on delivery of this new stuff. So for now we'll end up going back down to Department of Transport, run it over the scales again, just see how we went. I reckon, yeah, be about 140, 150 kilos. I was using the scales that we used to weigh yourself, and it all added up to about 140, 150 kilos. Obviously, we're going to add a little bit of that back with what we've got, some of the stuff in the canopy now. But I reckon we're going to save probably, we should say 50 kilos. So just need to make sure that we keep it lightweight in the canopy. So my main thing, I might even drop out that secondary spare underneath, because I don't really need it. That's probably 40 kilos there too. So say conservatively 20, we'll say 30 kilos So by the time it's all said and done, we've lost about 170 kilos. Now I've kept that false floor in there because obviously we'll need it for the next thing that goes in there. But I reckon we'll drop out that spare, take it down, give her another weigh, see how we go. But the next thing you guys are going to see is what's arriving, and hopefully it's here within the next couple of days. I mean, it was in Adelaide a few days ago, so we'll see. Alrighty, so delivery came today. Had to go pick it up from the depot. Thankfully, all the stuff that's going in the back here has arrived at once, which is good. So, what do we end up going for? End up going with the new King's drawer setup. Now, tossing up, so the drawer's here at the moment, but I'm tossing up whether I'm going to put it on that side or that side, because the other one's a kitchen. It's going to be a full kitchen slide with a drawer fridge, surround, and then we're going to have the wings, one on either side. So, magic of YouTube, it'll be like 2 seconds for you guys. And it's in. So, what do we got? So we got drawer fridge surround. Alright, does come, I don't know how you can see it with little spaces. Alright, goes between the lid and the fridge. Now, I had noticed it was fairly flimsy. Had no support, or no real support at the bottom. Don't know whether that's just how I've installed it, but following the directions, it seems pretty spot on. So what I had to do is just pack out the bottom with some ply for now, until I find a more permanent solution, but that's actually made it really solid now, which is good. All these components here have mounting points on the side, which really helps when you're trying to join like the two together. But I'm trying to do this one-handed. Nope. So as it is, got like a little bench top thing here. Mine the permanent marker. There's been some rubbing on this during transport, so I have to find a solution. Maybe some rubber nodules there or something, just to stop it from rubbing against the lid. But I mean, these bungees do help, but yeah, that opens right up. Alrighty, so you got storage in here. So the plan would be run a couple of bags in here, and then induction cooker on top of that, and then when we go to cook, we'll transfer the induction over to here. A couple little storage bins. Now these dividers come in the kit. You do have to install them yourself. Gives you a good spot because you've got marks there, here, there, all along, so you can put it anywhere you really want. These bloody flies are friendly today. Little stainless table. I haven't actually taken the plastic off it yet because I haven't used it yet. Well, I have used it just to sit stuff on, but we'll pull that off the first time we go camping. But copy over to here. Another little compartment here for cutlery drawer. A good thing with this, on this side, it actually is reversible. So, I mean, we've got one more gas strut to go in here for the tailgate support, but even then, with that in place, if we pull the cutlery drawer, we'll only be getting to about here. So it's kind of limited, because it'll hit that gas strut there. But I am thinking, flip the table onto this side, a little slide out table, because it actually is reversible. So you just unbolt the slides on the sides, and then you turn it around, and it'll slide in that way, and then bolt it back in. But drawer. They kind of have changed the design of their slides now, which is good. Still doesn't come all the way out like the previous models, but you know, there is probably an option to put some slides, lockable slides on here or something, drawer runners. The new lock system is pretty good too, like it's a push button so you can do it single-handedly. I'm thinking on this side I might just put a bar across, so I'm just push down with one. This is lockable as well, so there's a, when you turn the key, little, see how well you can see it, no. But yeah, the ease of one button, rather than the old style latch that they had, and I think the black makes it look a bit better too. So we end up going for a wing kit on this side. I do have to fix up a little bit of kind of some modifications with the carpet. I didn't carpet it far enough there, and need to run a little bit in here because there's a bit of a gap there. So I'll have to run some carpet along the front of that and down there, but kind of have to take it out and trim this glue off. Just for now it's in there to use, but run it down, to here. So at the moment there's no real support here, because bracket here, bracket there at the join, and then a bracket at the front. So the plan is going to be, run a false floor across here, and potentially look at upgrading the battery system. Like we just got a new 300 amp hour lithium compressors here currently, but thinking I might put that compressor in the wing over here, keep this as a fixed wing, and just have like a little wall that comes up to here, just protect all the electrical system here. I was thinking about relocating it, but some of it is going to get relocated. I've got a plan for the other side, so I'm not going to actually put that wing kit on that side. But I'm going to update inverter, which will be coming soon. It has arrived, just haven't had time to do it. So false floor here for some storage for now. Have done a little hack with the fan like I did previously on the drawer fridge. This time it's actually sitting there like that, so I'm going to have to find a little protective cover to go over the front there because it's a little bit exposed, but that just pushes air in. It's either in or out, one of the two, I can't really remember. I just need to rerun the cabling for that. And then coming around this side, plan is in here, so this wing kit's going to be going, it's going to go on the back, but plan is here, I'm going to run a board up here, mount it onto these mounting points, and then I'm going to run a shelf here. So charging station here, inverter's going to, I think I'm going to keep the inverter over there. Red Vision's sitting there at the moment. So yeah, Red Vision's sitting there at the moment. I do plan, when I build this wall here, I'm going to move that over, just so it's going to be, say, here, so it's still accessible for everyone, just inside the window, and then you still be able to, there'll be a little cutout here, just be able to access this, because I think it's better to be secure, like here, boxed in, just protect that. Starlink's going to stay there, Rogue's going to stay there. I do have a plan down the track for the chargers, but yeah, for now it's just going to stay the way that it is, because yeah, we've got the 20 amp on ignition trigger that it's such a push button trigger, so I can run that when I need to. 25 is running on solar and alternator, so when we need the input, we just push a button, get the extra 20 amps of charge. Red Arc battery monitor connects to Red Vision, right, and the TVMS Rogue, as well. Down here, OEX got a wired up a battery link system, so that's connected to Red Vision as well. So it come down, push a button, and it links the two batteries together. Alrighty, that's saved just a couple of times already. Downside with this setup, we've had the two chargers on, towing the caravan with the factory alternator. Yeah, just sucked all the power out of the battery. So, but yeah, in here, I'm thinking about where the wing kit is sitting at the moment. I reckon I might just chuck my recovery gear in there underneath this shelf. So that's the plan in there. That'll utilise that space too. And then whether or not have, so you have the shelf here, I might end up having just this open, just for recovery gear, and then a board at the back or something, just to stop everything from falling out that way. But so far it's looking pretty good. I mean, they're not, I'm not going to say they're crap, I'm not going to say they're good. Like, I haven't had a chance to test them yet, really. And they are a little bit of a flimsy install, but joining them together like this did help. Like, they were really flimsy on their own each, and then you join the two together and it's actually really secure. And obviously with that plywood underneath there to secure that. Have noticed a bit of scratching on the powder coating from freight. Obviously got that little bit there. The only real damage I can see is a bit of buckling here, but that came out of the box like that, so I don't know if it's just the weight or what. And now that the drawer and the kitchen slider is secured together, shouldn't have any issues there. But the only problem that I found with the wings is you've actually got to carpet them yourself. They don't come pre-carpeted, so, but that does help with custom installs like wagons and utes, and they do come with hinges to flip it up. But I'm going to keep that as a secure fixed wing and store stuff under there that I don't need to get out. So, but yeah, that's where we're at with this so far. The drawers come up really well. I have to go down to transport department again and give it away, and see where we ended up with weight, but we haven't ended up chucking everything back in here yet. So at the moment, just got tools sitting in here from the install. But yeah, it's definitely, it makes it a little bit neater and more secure than the boxes and the old drill. So yeah, thanks guys, keep an eye out. We're going to have some further mods coming up, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.